Sean Garrett and Derek Stafford, the officials. Game 6 underway. Phoenix coming off the Game 5 win. 114th team All-NBA guys head-to-head. Nash did not give Nowitzki a clean look. Richardson needs to get a few of those going to the basket.
Okay. And you can see early in the ball game what the Phoenix Suns are doing. They're switching everything.
Richardson tried against the Jim Jackson. Good hustle back by House. Mavs have missed on their first couple. Back come the Suns.
What Phoenix is intent on tonight is creating the pace early.
Stoudemire inside.
He was tremendous in Game 5. He may not draw an egg tonight. He may be in that category with Eric Dampier.
Early touch. Early dunk.
Referees, the whistles in the pockets early.
Snapper said all these switches. So Terry over Stoudemire.
Fun of time. These are the playoffs. We don't worry about the officials and their calls.
That's what we want. 3-on-2 for Dallas. Howard, the runner. No basket. This will be called on the Mavericks before the game shooting. Overplay, the steal by Howard. So 4 early Phoenix turnovers. Michael Finley looking to get hot. Off of Howard again in the lane. He's been the best player in the shot. Missed it. Marion guards it. Comes across the lane for 2. Nash to miss. Stackhouse the rebound. The bounce and the step belongs to the team in home white. Dampier down the lane.
Because Eric Dampier has given the Mavericks nothing to this point in the series.
Eric picked up the last foul, his first. Beautiful pass by Nash.
As Johnson has done, is how he's been able to get Stackhouse and Dampier and Jason Terry to become team ball players.
Darrell Armstrong has come in. A little more pressure on Nash with Armstrong up top. Jim Jackson quarter triple.
Finally, a point out of the backcourt. Nash scoreless so far. That was Jim Jackson's first hoop.
Stackhouse stole the baseline.
He's not going to get a charge again.
Nash, again, more contact. Out to Marion up top. John Marion, 2-point game. 5 minutes in. Hill is checked in to the Phoenix lineup.
Base guarding was not allowed.
Nash, Armstrong got lost as Stoudemire set the screen. And Steve on the board with his first.
With Lance Armstrong as being the world's most conditioned athlete.
Phil. Hang on a minute. It's basketball. It's not the Tour de France. It is, though. On 3, Terry. Late to the pitch. Not a good decision on the break. This one will be fine. Amari.
I love Sean Marion as a defensive player. Dallas has to be extremely concerned about that.
Nowitzki on Marion. No help came. Did it. Steve is 1 of 5 from the field here thus far. Nowitzki. Much better rhythm to his
for 9.
Stackhouse hates to shoot. Walter McCarty came in for Nash. Stackhouse went right at Hunter. No foul call. Back the other way. Numbers Barbosa at the point. 200. He threw it down.
Off the bench is good for Phoenix. They're approaching record level futility in that front.
Nowitzki to Henderson inside.
Next month, how's your game? It's coming around. I'm getting ready for Pinehurst after coming close in '99. I'd love it. We were a father and he won, the late Payne Stewart. We wish you the best of luck here at Colonial. Thanks for talking to us, Phil. Thank you, Jim. Mike, back to you.
Jim, thank you. Leandro Barbosa.
Hunter. Now Walter McCarty in there. Quentin Richardson and Jim Jackson and Nash could come alive. Suns to take control of this game.
Bosa got close. Should have had that one. Back comes Howard on the floor with his 2. Terry left free for 3. It didn't look like the Suns on the floor. He had to get those 3 subs off. That looks like the Suns. Marion missed the dunk, but got it back and got the hoop. Sean Marion, 7 rebounds, 7 points.
And Sean Marion is due for an explosion. I mean, he's been playing very well as Terry scores again.
Remember, Jason Terry had the 2 phenomenal games against Houston, Game 4 and Game 7 in the first round. This is as good as he's looked offensively since. Marion a response, 9 points now.
The quick attack, go to Stackhouse. Finley is struggling mightily.
Stack, fake the 3, got a better 2. Dampier! Dampier on the putback.
Or Amari Stoudemire doing a credible job of boxing out tonight.
Jim Jackson on the take. Rolls it over.
Is he one of those supremely confident players that believes he is the best player in the game? Finally, an easy layup for Steve Nash.
Second half, yet they are within 5.
We have done a lot of Darryl Armstrong games together. I've never heard you say that. Supremely confident.
Finally, Phoenix a hair too quick. They will turn it over some like that. 9 turnovers is high for them in the half. Armstrong to Howard.
And get the first stop.
Amari Stoudemire is a step slower to the ball on every play.
Nash back. Nowitzki, 3 of 6 in the field tonight. Four of 10 from the field. The Mavs can take this out to double digits as we get a minute from half. Nowitzki, 3! Series, you saw him do it 5 times a game with Don Nelson. Much better rhythm. 7-0 the run for Dallas. Stopped by Nash.
I just keep driving it to the hoop because Stoudemire's picking up careless fouls.
And he's not rebounding tonight. Just 2. Nowitzki. Third court. Dampier, as they ISO'd for him, couldn't get it to go. Marion had the corner 3, went in for the 2 off the window.
Marion to keep him in the game, and that's what Sean Marion is doing right now.
Nowitzki and Dampier straight and roll. A little ring 0 going on for Mike. 1 of 6 tonight. 11 of his last 39. Nash a triple. Rattles in.
Opportunity after nice outlet by Amari Stoudemire. Some big men are getting pushed underneath the basket. Terry's just having his way.
I
got the fresh legs.
I thought that was Lance Armstrong.
Stoudemire trundles down the lane for 2. Dampier. Very active. Finley. Finally! A 3. Ronnie Garrettson said he went straight up. No foul. Look out. Mildy will go nuts. Howard. Got it. 12 points.
I'm going to quote someone famous that said he's got to take more shots. He hasn't taken enough shots.
Hey, Dallas is taking all the shots.
Has been nice here this season.
Well, Dallas is playing with that sense, that urgency of desperation. Jackson misses.
Richardson, the put-to-your man on the way far. Marion. Dampier alters the shot. Here come the Mavs. 5 on 2. Phoenix able to get back. Nowitzki from the elbow. From his 4th personal, Alan Henderson in now. He guards Stoudemire. Phoenix cannot find an open look for a 3. And the second time,
Stoudemire, and they're not getting it done.
Well, sometimes league guys are slow in getting into the game, and that's been the story tonight as Amari Stoudemire trying to tie up Alan Henderson.
and they get light out tonight to Phoenix because it's a noon local start in the desert. Marion, corner 3. He's been the hot sun this quarter. Getting a little quiet here in Dallas. Jackson holds it out to Richardson. Nash, a good shooter. Rips hard on a 3. 6-point game. Stackhouse the miss. Nash the push. Marion, Jim Jackson, toes set, a triple. Write it down.
Half minutes. Remember what D'Antoni said. We can keep it up. Can they? Jason Terry quietly to pick up those touchbacks.
Final shot of the third taken by Howard. 2 big shots when Steve Nash was healthy. Jim Jackson, so good in the fourth quarter, denied on a very small group with Marion and McCarty, the lone bigs for the Suns.
I don't think Steve Nash is coming out the rest of this game.
Jim Jackson
In transition.
It's 5 on 4. He comes to the left corner. Open is Jackson on the right side for 3. Isn't another Jim Jackson fourth?
At the American Airlines Center because Phoenix just continues to come back.
Terry, his feet never really set, but he still knocks it this possession.
That Finley shot going to his left. He loves that shot. Just has not been able to get any rhythm tonight.
He's not stopping strong enough.
Nash to the cup. Game stretch as Phoenix has gotten back in the game. They haven't led since 4-2. Jackson tries to give him the lead, and he does. Is at 6 of its last 7 threes. The recipe for the whole season is how they've gotten back in it. Richardson faked the 3, right to the cup for a 2.
Anybody.
Nash free. Steve Nash, 9 of 17. Step-up guy for the Mavericks, who wants to take these big shots.
But there's no style, there's no identity. It's just one-on-one play. That's good enough.
Steven Hunter gave up his dribble. Richardson has it, 9 to shoot.
Great defense, Terry denying Nash.
Richardson gets the roll.
He's being aggressive. He's getting the ball to go in. 4 under quarter for him. Jason Terry. And what?
Dallas gives Phoenix in depth here. Here is Nash to Stoudemire. Phoenix by 2, halfway through the fourth. Amari inside.
Never worked for him in the first 3.5 quarters.
Terry left free for 3. This is the best game Jason Terry's had since the Houston series. Marion able to catch and get the second fouls. Not 3. Only 1 for Dallas. Stoudemire in the lane. Trying to hang in the air. Contact.
It just doesn't work.
5 to shoot. Nowitzki a 3. Terry and Nowitzki have carried them. Terry a 3. Dampier trying to board it. Stoudemire comes away. Marion the run out. Count it! And a foul. Nowitzki trying so hard not
I think of getting to keep the game close.
Nash the double. Marion free. Tries the acrobatic finish. It is tipped back in. 1:05 to go. Nash for 3 and the lead. Got it to go.
Now, the 2 guys that have carried him in the quarter, Nowitzki and Terry, are trying to play catch, and they leave Howard free.
Goaltend.
You got to throw it in quickly.
Sean Marion blocks by Nowitzki. Takes him baseline. Quick shot. No good. Rebound. Nowitzki is fouled.
Back.
It appeared as that was his plan, was to go for the second tip.
But to make it a 3-point game. Don't need to switch. Nowitzki guards him. These guys have done this thousands of times, playing one-on-one. Nash in the lane, trying to draw the contact. Got the hoop.
Got a foul right now.
1-point game, 14.2. Stackhouse has missed a couple. Go get him. Richardson.
He's 8 of 9 tonight.
Call the timeout before the shot. Make him think about it.
Still, D'Antoni trying to get timeout. He didn't. 111-108. Nash goes. This is 3 for the tie. Good! Steve Nash again! 5.7. They inbounded. Don't take a timeout. Dallas on the floor. This descended to 7. Stackhouse off the rim. We go to overtime. They good defense in the second half of the entire series. They let Phoenix score 58 in the second half to come back, get this to overtime. Nowitzki missed, couldn't squeeze it.
The Dirk Nowitzki about calming down.
Probably Dampier.
8 to shoot. This is Terry. This is 3. Jason off career best, 33 points. He's had 2 30-plus games in elimination games. Nash responds with another in OT. He's complaining about every call. Marion, open, 3, short. And Avery Johnson.
Pace. We got to continue to stay at this pace. Keep the pressure on. Stackhouse.
Attacks the rim.
Keep the game close. Don't think that they have to come back, bust the 3 to get back in this game.
But Nash is so hot right now.
Oh, man, Steve Nash. No, it really is. You want to hesitate before you overstate. But this is pretty special stuff. Stackhouse.
People in the rear view mirror.
Nash keeps the dribble alive with the left hand. 8 to shoot. Marion was pulled up. Stoudemire takes that shoot for Steve. Oh, the bounce to Marion.
What a pass. This guy, Steve Nash.
He's alive.
Who's got less athletic ability?
Well, it's not Steve Nash.
He can't jump high.
Let the two of us.
He's got no muscle.
Your man out of Brazil.
Does Dirk miss one of these?
12th best shooter in the league.
You can get a turnover. A lot of things can happen. He missed it anyway.
Not intentionally, and he fouls Quentin Richardson. The line below his regular season. Big free throw, Richardson.
3, you're cooked because you've got to come back and foul.
I think you go for 3 here.
Quick 3, Nowitzki, no way. Rebound, Nash.
Gets the rebound.
Huge free throws. Nash has hit all 5. It's
A microcosm of the fourth quarter and overtime for the Dallas Mavericks. Individual play. Now their season is over.
Nash hits them both. Devastating screen on him. Terry puts it up, knocks it down. A 3. 3 seconds left. A 2-possession game. Phoenix just stays out of the way, and they are safe. Inbounded to Nowitzki, who hurls it. It doesn't matter. And for the first time in 12 years, the Phoenix Suns go to the Western Conference Finals. They've eliminated...